Hi guys, good morning from Kanairo, and I'm here chilling. The weather is so beautiful. So this morning, I have a question for you. I know it's good to invest, and I can say investing is good. Any time of the day, investing is good, and I love investing. So let's talk about investing back home, back to your country. I don't know which country you come from, but let me say for me, I come from Kenya. Investing here in Kenya, buying land, buying properties, buying all things investing. I have a question. Most of the time we invest to create that generational wealth. We invest for our children because obviously, well, we invest for ourselves, but in the end, those properties and the land and everything, whatever we invest for our kids. Let me say that, yeah. Because we always believe that our kids will take over. So my question is, when you invest, you live in diaspora and you have kids and all your investments are in Africa, do you ever think that your kids will ever come back to Africa to claim or to like they will ever have any sort of attachment with your properties or with your stuff here back in your country? I'm asking that because I'm with my kids. I know my kids are still young, but I'm with my children, and I'm wondering, I'm asking myself, these kids, they seem not to be they seem to be so detached, like they seem to miss to go back home. To them, they're saying home. This to me is home, but to them, they want to go back home, and they keep saying, "Mommy, when are we gonna go back home?" It's so it's sad because for me, I'm having a good time. I'm taking them places. I'm enjoying myself, and they love it. It's not like they don't love it. They love here, but the thing is, they just look forward to go back home. They're like, that's enough. They are ready to go. Honestly, you can tell they are not very much interested with here than the way they are so much interested in going back to their friends and going back to America, because that is what they know, that is what they are used to. And I'm asking, I've tried to take them to places where I've invested, and I'm asking myself, these kids, they don't even, to them, it doesn't make sense. Like, they're out, they don't care. They don't care. I'm like, this is my piece of land. They don't care. This is my property. They don't care. They, like, to them, they are, maybe because they are young. Does that change? Do you think, guys, our children will ever come back to claim, to love to love Africa and to be attached to Africa? And do you think our children will ever have that bond? Do you think our children, let's say for example, the owner of these apartments, let's say for example, the owner has kids in diaspora, do you think the kids will ever come back and claim these properties or take care of these properties? Or I don't know if that will ever change, maybe when they grow up. So I'm not concluding anything, but my opinion and my advice to you is, if you have kids in diaspora, try to take them to your home country as often as you can, so that they can start having some sort of attachment with the motherland. Because if your kids are born and raised in diaspora and they never visit the motherland, they will never be attached. They will never have any sort of bond. Whatever you're investing in Africa or in your country, that's for you. That's not for them. Believe me, trust me, they will never have any sort of attachment if you never take them to visit. So I think what I can advise as Betty is, from my own opinion, is bring them as much as they can, even if they seem not to be interested. So I think with time they will, as they grow up, they will kind of start loving it, yeah. Because honestly, the kids, if your child has visited Africa once in their lifetime, or once in 10 years, that's when they visit, or once, they will never have any sort of attachment. For me, I visited here 10 years later, and most of the places, they seem new to me, and it took me like a week to kind of get my GPS right, yeah. And I'm not saying I'm forgotten, but there's a lot of development, and those people who are in diaspora, and they think that, oh, Africa, they don't have this, they don't have that. They have everything. They have everything. Trust me, I've gone to shops here, I've gone to supermarkets, I've gone around. We have everything here. Like, life is good. Life is good, and people are comfortable. Majority are struggling, like, not struggling, but majority are hustling to make it. But we have everything here. There is nothing you have in diaspora people don't have here in Africa. There is nothing. Nothing at all. Name one thing. Okay, maybe one or two, but I mean, based on, because not everything in Kenya is in America. Not everything in America is in Kenya. But I'm just talking about the normal, like, the things that we need as human beings. Yeah, name it, call it, we have it. People people are investing. If you're in diaspora and you think people are not investing, people are investing. Don't go by what people are talking about out there, that you're investing. People are investing. Ukiona manyumba, if you see the kind of properties people are building in Africa, oh my God, you guys, you need to wake up. This is a wake up call. Betty is here to remind you that do not slumber, do not sleep, invest, and also work on making your kids get used to this place by bringing them to visit. Because if you don't, hey, usipowaleta, you will invest, you will build for your own self, and when you die, unfortunately, those relatives that don't love you will watagawana property zako ama zitachukuliwa na watu wengine. We don't look forward to that, and we pray that not to ever happen. But I can encourage you again and again, if you have kids, I'm not saying don't invest, but my suggestion is invest there and invest here too. Because if one day they are not never interested to coming back here, they can enjoy your wealth in diaspora as well. Myself, I choose to invest in diaspora and a little bit here, because to what I can see, my kids, I don't know, I think I will invest there, because you can invest there as well. I mean, I will buy a house or two, even if it's a loan, it is a den, it is a mortgage, I will still buy. And you know what? My kids will decide what to do with the wealth there and the wealth here. And at the same time, I'll keep bringing them, I'll keep taking them around, God willing, so that they can have that love and attachment for the motherland. Even when I have grandkids, I want my grandkids to visit as often as I can, and take them to the village. Take them to the village. We went to the village, and my daughter was calling the village farmhouse, because she thinks this is a ranch, some sort of ranch. We are just going there to see the animals. Guys, take your children to Africa to visit, to see it, and so that they can start loving it. Because if they don't visit, they won't love it. True story. They think diaspora is their home.